Santa Coloma de Gramenet, Spa Town. Origin. During the construction for the tunnel for Line 9 of the underground, a lot of water at a very high temperature showed up when the tunneling machine drilled the subsoil of the Fondo neighborhood. That discovery led to several scientific studies related to high-depth wells, which confirmed that each of them throw out more than 10 liters per second, or 864,000 liters per day, at a temperature of 60 degrees centigrade. This water is very pure, stemming from the deepest layers in Earth, which has taken more than 1,000 years to reach the point where the tunnel of the underground pierced it. The water is sodium chloride with concentrations of fluorine and strontium. Also fluoride, bromide, boron and tungsten show in its thermal spring. It is estimated that the water covers an area of more than a third of the town, including the neighborhoods of Fondo, Yati and Santa Rosa. As if it were a deep and endless water table at a high temperature. Geothermal potential. Geothermic energy is when the Earth's heat is used to generate energy or to heat up water. That of Santa Coloma de Gramenet is one of the few cases in Europe where a thermal water resource is found within a consolidated urban environment such as ours. This opens a wide span of possibilities to use this water for both heating and for water heating in our buildings. The needed heating of the public facilities has been studied, and 3 pumping stations, which would draw water from 8 wells, would be enough to cover these needs, including hospitals, homes, schools, institutes. Our aim is to gradually implement a public conditioning net by deploying isolated tubes in the streets, as it is now done with running water. Furthermore, the older ones will be refurbished to achieve energy saving and improve their comfort. The cost of heating will be lower and more sustainable, and the network will be open to other town buildings should they want to connect themselves to it. Thermal potential. The goal is for Santa Coloma de Gramenet to become a reference in family spa activities. The 3 sports centers will offer thermal water to their usual attendants, so all families will be able to enjoy a spa offer which is both economic and near to their homes. On the other hand, the town offers a strategic amount of land qualified as metropolitan equipment just by the park of Kanzam, easily reachable by public transport. An important recreational spa center would be built for inhabitants and families of the metropolitan area of Barcelona in an open tender to search for the best business proposal to develop this center. Figures. The climate network will connect 45 equipments, with a yearly energy cost of more than 10,000 megawatts per hour. The European Union is already giving support to the design of this network through its program Urbis, which offers support to municipalities which aim at developing measures which have a high sustainable impact. Different administrations and operators would invest an estimate of more than 30 million euros to be deployed until 2025. The municipality's part will be financed with subsidies, energy-saving costs, revenues from the commercialization of heating on behalf of third parties, ordinary investments in equipment refurbishments and the rent for the building of the recreational center in Kanzam. In 2025, Santa Coloma will have stepped further in its consolidation as a spa town, promoting from proximity a sustainable well-being for all its inhabitants.